Hello, and welcome to another video on our channel. Today, we will be discussing the latest information released by the Kremlin regarding the meeting between Putin and the leaders of the Wagner PMC. Before we dive into the content, we kindly ask you to become a follower of our channel if you haven't already. This way, you can stay up to date with the major global news. If you find our content relevant, please don't forget to like it. Now, let's get started with the video. The Russian President Vladimir Putin held a meeting at the Kremlin with Yevgeny Prigozhin, the head of Wagner PMC, and the group's commanders to discuss the events of June 24, said Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov on Monday. Indeed, the president had such a meeting. He invited 35 people to attend, including all the group commanders and company management, including Prigozhin. This meeting took place at the Kremlin on June 29 and lasted nearly 3 hours, Peskov said during a briefing. The meeting occurred 5 days after the foiled riot, which is widely regarded as the most serious challenge to Putin since he assumed the presidency on the last day of 1999. Much of what happened on June 24, the day of the riot, and how the authorities are dealing with the aftermath is still unclear. The details of the meeting are confidential, but Putin and the Wagner commanders assessed the events of June 24, according to the spokesperson. The only thing we can say is that the president evaluated the company's actions on the front lines during the special military operation and also evaluated the events of June 24. Putin listened to the commanders' explanations and offered additional employment options, Peskov said. The Wagner commanders told Putin that they are steadfast supporters and ready to continue fighting for Russia, the spokesperson concluded. On June 23, the forces of the Wagner Group, PMC, took over the headquarters of the Southern Military District of Russia in the city of Rostov-on-Don, following allegations raised against the Russian Ministry of Defense of purportedly attacking the group's camps. Both the Russian military and the Federal Security Service denied the accusations. The next day, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko revealed that he spent the entire day negotiating with Yevgeny Prigozhin, as agreed with Russian President Vladimir Putin. As a result of the negotiations, the leader of the Wagner Group accepted Lukashenko's proposal to halt the movement of his troops into Russia and take steps to calm the situation. Putin assured that the Wagner fighters would have the opportunity to sign contracts with the Russian Ministry of Defense, return home, or move to Belarus. Prigozhin went so far as to say that Putin's top military officials would be forced to eat the entrails of fallen soldiers in hell due to what he claimed was the incompetent and treacherous manner in which they were conducting what Moscow calls a special military operation in Ukraine. In the week leading up to the riot, Prigozhin escalated his attacks on Shoigu, dissecting the Russian justification for the war and accusing the Ministry of Defense of lying to Putin about the causes and conduct of the war. Prigozhin stated that his riot aimed to settle scores with Shoigu and Gerasimov, not to seize power or challenge Putin. And that concludes another video on our channel. We hope you enjoyed the information and analysis we shared. If you're not already a follower, feel free to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications so you won't miss any future content. We would love to hear your feedback in the comments, sharing your thoughts and suggestions for upcoming videos. Remember, we are always striving to bring you the most important global news in a clear and concise manner. Until the next video, thank you for being with us.